Hi everybody, this is Jackson Turner, aka Mr. President. Good Wednesday morning. As you already know, I'm doing my Wednesdays with Prayer Warriors, and my Prayer Warrior guest is Pastor Laura from Grace Methodist Church, and I'm so honored for you to be here.
Jackson, it is great to meet you today.
Thank you. We're going to have her tell a little bit about herself.
So my name's Laura Echols Richter, and I'm a pastor here at Grace Avenue United Methodist Church. And I have been a part of Grace Avenue for the last 20 years. My husband, Billy, who is also a pastor here, started this church in Frisco 20 years ago when there was almost nothing out here. It was 30,000 people then, and now it's a town of over 150,000.
Wow.
And God has blessed us to be in this community so that we can be a blessing to others. And Jackson, it was great to receive your email and to know what a blessing you've been to so many people as you continue to reach out and to share God's love.
I'm so glad that you're praying with me.
Well, it is great to be here today.
Thank you. I will be reading 1 John chapter 4, verses 18 through 21. There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear expects punishment. The person who is afraid has not been made perfect in love. We love because God first loved us. If anyone says, "I love God," and hates a brother or sister, he is a liar. Because the person who doesn't love a brother or sister who can be seen can't love God, who can't be seen. This commandment we have from him: those who claim to love God ought to love their brother and sister also. And we're going to be praying.
That'd be great. That's one of my very favorite verses. And part of the reason it is because it talks about how we've got to drive out fear. And our world lives in fear right now. People lift up fear all the time. And yet, I think if we can continue to cast out that fear and live in faith and live in love, it could make all the difference. I think our youth continue to teach us that over and over again.
Yes, ma'am.
And so we've got to lean into that. So Jackson, thank you for helping me know that. And I would love to be able to pray with you.
Okay.
You want to start? You want me to?
Okay.
Okay. Gracious and eternal God, what a blessing to meet someone like Jackson today. And God, we continue to pray together for all of the children and the youth who have to face their fears every single day. And yet, God, we know that you are with them, that you offer them your love and your hope and your strength and your grace. God, may we as parents, as teachers, as pastors, as leaders, may we continue to lean into that faith, oh God, and seek ways to share your love, to set aside the hatred, to set aside those things that separate us, to set aside those things that divide us. And truly, oh God, lean into your love at all times and all places for all people, those who are like us and those who aren't. God, may we continue to live in love with you, taking your hand. Thank you for all that Jackson's doing in our community. Thank you for the ways he's sharing love and for teaching others to do the same. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for praying with me today.
Well, may our prayers continue to extend into our communities and into the world,
Yes, ma'am.
so that God's love is what is felt rather than judgment that too often we put forth when we try to blame each other for things. May we learn to love. Jackson, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Hope everyone has a blessed Wednesday, and thank you all for watching.
Thank you, Jackson.